Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. Let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nation TV. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. As I'm getting myself prepared for work because I got to be at work within the next 50 minutes, but I decided to come in and give y'all a video. I know y'all wondering why I got the shades on. You see my eyes? I look sleepy. But you know what? I ain't even gonna do all that. I'm all about being all the way 100. So if I look real sleepy, up under my eyes, I just look sleepy up under my eyes. Y'all know why I'm here. I'm here right when I'm getting ready for work. So as you guys already know, this has been a lot of stuff going on in regards to Kelly Price, in regards to her being missing, in regards to her having COVID. There's been a lot of stories going around to the point to where she was, pretty much, called a missing person. Like they did a missing persons report or whatnot. I reported on that, all of that stuff. And since I reported on it, because I haven't talked about it since then, there have been a lot of different stories out, and we really didn't know what was true or what wasn't. So I didn't want to say anything else until Kelly Price came out and said what she had to say. Now Kelly Price came out and actually spoke and told her truth and said everything she needed to say. But we see that her friends, the Brat and Nicci Gilbert, are now at odds because of her. You know what I mean? Because they're both trying to support. The Brat feel like Nicci Gilbert is a clout chaser. Nicci Gilbert was only saying that she was only doing what the sister wanted her to do. So we have an article here from JasmineBrand.com where it really pretty much details everything that was going on, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, you know how I do it, I'm gonna read this article, then, play the if there's some audio, play it for you, and then after all of that, I'm gonna give you my opinion, and y'all gonna leave y'all opinions down below. So let's get into this stuff. Let's talk about Kelly Price real quick. Okay, so the article states, okay, hold on one second, you guys. Let me get this all the way together. Okay, so the article itself states that Kelly Price is sharing her truth regarding the recent speculation over her well being. Yesterday, Sunday, September the 26th, Kelly Price notably broke her silence on a recent missing person report about her. As previously reported, Kelly Price, 48 years old, was pronounced missing after authorities conducted a welfare check on her home last Saturday, September 18th. However, her attorney, Monica Ewing, eventually claimed the singer was not missing and was instead privately recovering from COVID 19. Despite this, Kelly Price's sister later stated that the family had not seen the singer in months, claiming, "Until we physically see my sister, then we don't know if she's okay." Hold on one second. Okay. Now, Kelly Price is sharing her side of the matter. She revealed on Sunday, September the 26th, "At some point they lost me. I woke up a couple of days later, and the first thing I remember is the team of doctors standing around me asking me if I knew what year it was. I died. I remember waking up in ICU and the doctor asking me if I knew what year it was. Going into the hospital, I had actually had COVID for over a week, but my conditions were progressing in the wrong direction from home. I had it, but my husband did not have it. He was taking care of me at home, speaking with my primary physician, giving me breathing treatments, giving me my medicine every 4 hours. And he eventually ended up testing positive within a week after I got it, just prior to me going to the hospital. My doctor could see she was seeing me every day on FaceTime, walking him through administering meds. And when it got to a point where my temperature had raised to about 113, my breathing was extremely shallow. He called the ambulance and had to go to the hospital. Kelly continued with, "I was discharged. The hospital needed beds. I was able to go home with oxygen and have some health aides come check on me throughout the week, which is what happened for the period of 4 weeks after being released from the hospital. So people definitely were seeing me. The people that could actually say something are not allowed to because of HIPAA law. But I was being seen several times a week by home health aides after being released on oxygen. And I actually got my first clean COVID test probably exactly a week ago. So I have what is called long COVID. I am facing a very uphill battle right now. She added, I suffered a lot of internal damage, so I have a lot of rehabbing to do before I am able to be what I like to call concert ready again. Following the year I've had losing so many people, I just lost my grandmother before I was diagnosed. I feel like the only way I could focus on me is to actually focus on me. There were actually people, I don't know, fans or whomever, they were coming to my house, people were ringing bell, leaving things at my doorstep, disturbing neighbors all times of the day and night. And this wasn't months ago. I literally just left my house maybe a week ago because I couldn't rest here. I turned off everything and I wasn't on social media. Kelly then proceeded to speak on her sister's statements, revealing that they are estranged and regularly go long periods without speaking. It hasn't been 2 months since I've seen my sister. It's actually been a year. I haven't been in the same room with her since my mother's funeral. Prior to that, we hadn't seen each other all pandemic long. That's not new for us. It's not new for us. We've been strained for a very long time. I was never missing. I was in my home and I was being seen by my doctors. First and foremost, my husband and I both had COVID. There was no visiting. There was no visiting the house because we both had active COVID cases. Everyone in my family knew exactly where I was, and I have to say that it's really disappointing that things came to this. I have never been in danger, and I'm not in danger now. I'm focusing on putting myself first. It's also worth noting that Nikki Gilbert and the Brat addressed the situation online. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go back. It is also worth noting that Nikki Gilbert and the Brat addressed the situation online, and it began when Nikki Gilbert uploaded a video giving an update about Kelly Price's situation, basically stating, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night and we had a very extensive conversation. Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. Nikki also proceeded to say they would be discussing what she had learned from the matter and she promoted it within her message. Hey guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to jump in here real quick to say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you are like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is a-okay. So that is all. We're still talking Missing Girls, the BMF premiere, and of course, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I've learned from this situation and how we can all grow and evolve tonight at 10:30 on She Speaks Live. The link is in my bio. Yeah, but Kelly's good. All right. Peace and love. Okay, now that was the audio. Now, the Brat took issue with how Nikki Gilbert approached the situation. On Instagram Live, she appeared to slam Nikki for putting Kelly Price's business on blast to promote her show. While she didn't mention Nikki Gilbert by name, the Brat explicitly spoke on how no one close to Kelly should have put out her business without permission. Hold on, y'all. Just hold on, you guys, because it's messed up. Here you go. What's up, y'all? I did not plan to come on live tonight. I just got off a flight. I'm tired as hell. I'm trying to go home and get in the bed. But when I started looking at social media, I'm seeing people talk about Kelly and say I have spoken to her and all this bullshit. Like, yeah, a few of us have spoken to Kelly. A few of her real friends and family that she fucked with like that. We've spoken to her. But this is not our fucking battle to speak out or to promote a motherfucking thing. You don't know what's going on in people's lives. You let them tell their story when they get ready. Or if you know what I'm saying? Like, if I talk to my friends and something is wrong, they not finna jump on social media or be trying to promote something and use my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, Kelly is okay, and her children know that, and that's the bottom line. So when you heard that she was okay from her children and her attorney, what else the fuck do you want? So just wait for Kelly or whatever she wants to do. I would think that that would be enough, but people gotta still keep up shit. And oh, she not this and she not that. I spoke to a lot of us spoke to her, and she gave me permission to let some of the people know that have reached out to me that she's okay, without going in depth, without discussing what my friend and I discussed, because it's not nobody's business until she gets ready to tell it. And I don't want to be all involved in this shit, but I love Kelly and we communicate, okay? And I'm not going to be like, it don't even matter. I'm just letting y'all know Kelly's gonna speak to y'all soon. She is okay. But it's up to her to tell you the rest of the story. Please stop with this bullshit. Like, my goodness. Like, I spoke to Kelly, but make sure to watch my show tonight. Bitch. Oh. Like, I got provoked. I didn't, like, come on, like, at the expense of somebody's life or health or that's and if she didn't give you permission to do that, don't motherfucking do that. That's so I can't. That's so petty. Like, you are not a fucking friend when you do shit like that. You just crossed over to the other motherfucking side. Like, that is disrespectful. It's disgusting. Shit. Alright, I gotta get off this shit. And I had permission. But I ain't said shit. But she alright. My friend is okay. And I ain't got shit to gain from it. The shit that pissed me the fuck off. I would never want somebody to do me like that. Ugh. It's disgusting. Shit. Fine. How you hang this shit? She then issued a follow-up video on the situation, seemingly blasting Nicci Gilbert. I was upset because you talking about Kelly to promote your shit. You telling Kelly's personal business. What do you think about the situation? Let's talk about it below, okay? Now, I know. Already changed, already changed. Okay, y'all. So that was the situation with Kelly Price and the Brat and Nicci Gilbert. Okay. Now, this is what I have to say about the situation. Now, I do feel like too many people are definitely getting involved in this situation. I do feel like there were some people that were trying to get clout out this situation. Now, with what Kelly was saying, she was talking about a sister, and a lot of people were saying, well, her sister said that she ain't seen her. So of course everybody believed it because, they said that her sister wasn't seeing her. And there was a whole lot of different things that were being said. It was a whole lot of speculation. Like, people were saying that the man was holding her hostage. It was a dangerous situation. It was all kinds of different stuff because of her sister and when she came out and said what she said. So that's why it was kind of confusing to me because people were saying that she was okay, but her sister kept saying that she wasn't. So I'm like, listen, I'm not going to talk about this shit until we know from Kelly herself how it is. Now, Kelly said her and her sister has been estranged for quite some time now, and you know what I mean. It's kind of like, it's nothing new for them not to speak. So it's kind of crazy how you and your sister don't talk like that, but you're out here speaking on her behalf. You know what I mean? So I think that that's crazy, and I could see why. the Brat got mad in a sense at Nicci for coming out and speaking about it. But what if but didn't Nicci in the video say that that Kelly, her and Kelly had a conversation? I guess the Brat felt like Nicci just wanted to be the first one to speak out or be the first one to say something, and that she really didn't have the rights to because she said that she don't fuck with Nicci like that. But who knows? I mean, I don't really care for Nicci Gilbert myself, but I don't know if they have that type of relationship. However, for me, if I know that a friend of mine is sick and I know that they haven't talked about it publicly, I'm not saying anything about it unless they tell me that I can, or unless they want to do it themselves. I'm not saying anything unless they say it themselves, or if they want me to say it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So I kind of understand where the Brat is coming from, but then again, the Brat was going a bit too hard on Nicci. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I kind of understand where she's coming from. It may not be as serious as people think. It may not be as serious, but at the same point in time, I kind of get what she's saying because there's been a lot of stories going around, a lot of different speculation going around, and people have been saying this and that, and with the Brat knowing what the real tea is, it's probably annoying because I know the tea, but people just putting out any damn thing. You know what I mean? So that's probably why she felt the way that she felt, and that's probably why she decided to go on Instagram and go the fuck off on Nicci Gilbert. You know what I mean? Because all these people been saying all this shit, and then you coming along, and then after you done spoke out about Kelly, here you go promoting your shit. Here you go promoting your show. Here you go doing this. So I could see how the Brat could feel like it's coming across as a clout chasing type of thing. You know what I mean? Because you don't come out and speak for me and talk about my situation and my condition, and then you go and turn around and then you promote your product or promote your show or promote whatever the fuck it is that you got going on. So that does look a bit clout chaser ish to me when you're promoting yourself, but at the same time, you're informing people about what's going on in my life. So yes, I do kind of understand where the Brat coming from. But to each his own. To each his own. However, I want to know what you guys think about it. So let's talk about it below. Now, before we get up out of here, I just want you guys to know that the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be airing tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, but it won't be on the Scotted by Nature TV channel. Really B will be hosting it on her channel tonight. The link is already in a community on my community wall. So be sure to go to my community wall, set your reminders so you can be notified about the video, or just do me one better. Um, Subscribe to Really BTV because she'll be having chances to host this shit from time to time. All of them will. So just go on and subscribe to her. But just set your reminders so you can be notified about the show so you won't be alarmed if you don't see it pop up on my channel. Okay? Now, with that being said, this be your boy Scotty by Nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And also click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever there's a video that's coming out. And also, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG will be down below in the description box. And I do follow back on IG. So if you want me to follow you back, all you gotta do is hit me up in the DMs and just hit me up a DM with the message hashtag Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll talk to you guys later. See y'all tonight for the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Really BTV's channel. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.